and I'm back. Finally, I am back from Arizona and I went to visit some friends in Jupiter, Florida. And actually during this video, I'm going to show you some footage of my Sedona trip because Sedona, if you haven't been there, people, it's beautiful. Hey everyone, before we get started, I just want to take a moment to ask for your help. If you wouldn't mind helping a fellow YouTuber out. Check this channel out. It's The Village's Chief. Now, he gives you his perspective on living in the villages, and he's not a realtor, he's just a resident, but his channel is getting close to what we call monetized, which all of us YouTubers are looking for, where we make $5 from YouTube advertisements. So if you could help him out, check out his channel, make sure you subscribe, and also make some comments, check out his videos, and he's got some really great information up there, so help him out. All right, Village's Chief. All right, now back to this episode. But this episode is devoted to sold homes in March. Now, I'm going to do this video every week instead of every month, but this week I have 3 weeks worth because I've been slacking when it comes to my videos. So we got a lot of material to go over. I am going to go to the computer. We're going to talk about, and I'm going to show you some homes that have sold. If you're new here, my name is Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a licensed realtor here in the state of Florida. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give me a call. Want to learn about the Village's lifestyle? This is the channel for you. Just a disclaimer that the homes are sold, are listed in the MLS, are part of public record. These are not my listings. So these were listed by other agents, and I am just showing you so you have an understanding of what the market is like. As I go through the homes, I want to talk a little bit more about price per square foot, because I think in this market, this is going to come into play when you're thinking about what type of offer to make on a home. You can compare, this home sold for this home is active on the market for this price. It'll give you, a little bit more ammunition so you and your realtor, if it's not me, can make a better offer. All right, so as of today, it is, I don't even know what date it is, Wednesday, March 22nd. We have, ta-da, you can see the TV, 361 homes active on the market, which we're getting new every day, and there are a lot of homes out there. We have some homes that are selling quickly and some that are sitting. It's all over the place. So case by case basis, you have to deal with it. All right, so from March 21st through 22nd, we've had 68 homes sell. Of the 68 homes, 40 sold for cash, 27 were conventional financing, and 1 was seller finance. So, everyone talks about the interest rate going up, and I know buyers are saying this. They think that people are going to lower the price of their home because the interest rate's going up, and I'm here to tell you, those numbers show 27 homes were financed and 40 were cash. And the higher the home, it seems we have more cash sales. And I'll show you that. I think it was the last video I did, I think it was between $600,000 and $800,000. We have more financed homes, and then over $800,000 and $900,000 they were cash. So anyway, just really see where the market is. I do have this come up about purchasing a home if you have a home to sell. And now in this market, sellers are more than willing, case by case basis, to accept a home sale contingency. That means you have to sell your home before you can purchase their home. There's also something called kick-out clause. You need to discuss that with your realtor, or if you have any questions about that, you can ask me. Here's my email or my phone number. Call me and we can discuss those options. All right, so back to it. We have 123 homes that went pending in the first 22 days of the month. Homes that sat on the market for 0 to 1 days and went pending, we had 6. And homes that were pending 0 to 7 days, we had 17. So a total of 23 homes went pending in 0 to 7 days. And I'm going to discuss homes that sold that were on the market from 0 to 1 days. While we take a look at some of this footage from Sedona, Arizona, and then we're going to get to the computer to go over, so let's just take a look at some of the homes that sold. And look for my new weekly format. The good, the not so bad, and the opportunity home is changing its look. I was hoping to get that out Friday, but this sold video is going to take place of it, and I am producing a series of videos. First one is what's it like to live south of 44. Talk about the different areas and what it's like to live in each, so you can make an informed decision when you're trying to select an area. I live in the villages. All right, so let's take a little bit of peek at Sedona and talk about homes that sold that went pending quickly on the market. That's it. So what you're looking at is a short hike we took from the Chapel of the Holy Cross in Sedona. So anyway, sold in the first 3 weeks of March on the market, 0 to 1 days. We had 5 homes, which we're going to talk about. I want to show you. Look at that scenery. Oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful. And then back to sold from 2 to 7 days, or a total of 7 days. We had 9 homes. I love black and white. So dramatic. There I am in my hiking gear. All right, let's go to the computer. All right, so now we're going to take a look at homes that sold 0 to 1 days, and then those that have sold in 0 to 7. So just for a quick look now, I'm going to tell you these are not my listings. Okay, I'm just showing you what sold so you have an idea of what to expect. And I'm just going to go through these real quick. We're not going to go into too much of the photos because I don't want this to be a forever video. So this is a turnkey with a golf cart. It listed here for $285,000. It started out at $285,000, just want to make sure, and it sold for $270,000. The sell price was $233 a square foot. That's what the final sell price is, and we'll just quick peek so you can see what that looks like. It's a new roof, patio villa, of course. So at that price, you know, I don't know if it's a rental, could maybe use a little refreshing, but that is subjective to the buyer. So that's what you can expect in a patio villa for $233 a square foot. And I want you to pay attention to the price per square foot. This is going to give you a better idea of how to make an offer when you work with myself or whomever your realtor is. Make an offer, because I know people out there don't all call me to sell them a home. And just so you see here, these are the listing agents here. They are not me. I am not advertising their homes. I am just showing you what's sold. All right. So next, just real quick, I know I should say real quick, but I really think this is important. As you can see, what goes quickly and what doesn't. So this started out at $539,000. It was on the market 0 days. It sold for $524,000 at $224 per square foot. This home, there was no bond, and all of the big ticket items, well, the roof, the hot water heater are new, or the HVAC is a little older, but those things, they say last 15 years, but they may last longer. I'm not sure what that is there in the backyard, but where is this one? This is near the polo fields. Oh, so this is kind of on the end here. Buena Vista, 466 is way down here. So you have an idea of where that is. That was 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet, large home. Very large home. Again, make sure when you're looking at a home, your agent shows you the surrounding area to see if the outside, the neighborhood. I always pan the neighborhood because, some people like certain things and some don't. I'm having an awful time with my lawn like that. I have to get them back out here. I don't know, they cinch bugs or something. But unfortunately, everything is brown because of the weather. I was down in Jupiter, and a friend of mine, their golf courses down there are absolutely stunning. Oh, this looks like they finished. This was the lanai. They finished it off and built another one on. So this is a big home. All right. That's what we're going to look at. $225 a square foot. And that went for $524,000. And that went in one day. I'm just going to pick one more. This one, and actually this was conventional cash and cash. So the last one was $351,000. It was on the market a day. Courtyard villa, remodeled, no bond. So it started off at $349,900. It went for a little over asking price. Move this microphone. At $303 per square foot. So this is near 466, all that shopping there. And what you need to know about, that's a nice enclosed lanai, partially enclosed lanai. I guess these will move over. I can't take that call. I'm sorry, it's another realtor. I can't do that right now. I've got to finish this up. Remodeled inside. And that's why that home went over asking price. They did a really nice job in the remodel. Looks beautiful. So, if you walk into a home and it looks really good and you like it, even, I used to say this to people, even during COVID, if you really like it, make an offer that says that, because you don't want to lose it. Because you still can lose a home, and they're not getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bids on homes, and they may, I don't know for certain, but you don't know. So if you really want something, make an offer. This one has a new roof, new hot water heater, new irrigation. So this is like a brand new home, even though it was built in 2004. So, $303 a square foot. So you have a range. If you're looking at a home, even though it's 2-bed, 2-bath, it's been completely updated. It's like a brand new house with new amenities and no bond. All right. So now let's just take a look at one or two that went in a week. Here, let's start out with the least expensive one, because I know people ask me this question. This is a manufactured home. And this was a foreclosure. So I'm sure an investor bought it and is going to flip it. So we'll look for this to come back on the market. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. All right, so that was 107. Let's take a look at Ladyfish. Another courtyard, block and stucco. This was on the market for 4 days, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet. I'm reading some of this here. Sold for $455 at $284 a square foot. This is turnkey, corner lot, big lot. You probably could put a pool in there too. So this is nice because they take this and put it over here and the rain won't get through. plantation shutters. So I can tell you, I sold a home back in September, this same model. It needed updating. It needed new countertops, or this is what my buyer said. He wanted to put new countertops in. They had to put new flooring in. It had a pool. And that went for $490,000. It was not turnkey. So you can see the price hasn't really changed all that much. $490, figure, well, $40,000 for a pool. I think at $490 they got a deal. Oh, my toenail. I jammed it with luggage. Now it's hanging off of there. It's killing me. Oh, and it didn't help. I played pickleball today. I'm in pain. All right. Let's take one last one. This was cash, $377 a square foot. This is Meriwether Way. This is turnkey. Was on the market 2 days, $750,000. Asking price, it went for $747,000. This one's in Creekside Landing. So 2-car and a car garage. Now, Creekside Landing, if you're not really sure where that is, this is Buena Vista here. I just actually closed on a home, not this street. You got to go one in over here just a couple of hours ago. But it literally is a short distance to Sumter Landing. It's a easy stroll, however you're going to get there. These homes, they go quickly in that section, but I mean, that is a highly desirable. If you find a property that comes up for sale there, you can expect that if you're going to rent it, you're always going to have a tenant, and you're not really going to have a problem. Or if you're going to live there, you got a great spot. All right, so let's take a look at some other homes that sold this past month so you can make a better buying decision. All right, lastly, we're going to go over a few more homes that sold. We're going to start off with Oak Forest Drive. This one came up several times in client searches. It was a foreclosure home. It was listed for I think it started at, did it start higher than that or no? It started at $370 and it went for $375, $181 a square foot, and it's a foreclosure home. So, it needed some updating. Quite a bit. But, that's what we're going to get. It went out at a good price, 2,000 square feet to the lucky winner. I'm not sure who it is, but I'm going to follow this and see what happens once it gets renovated and flipped. That'll be interesting to see. I love to walk at those. I might just do a whole episode on homes that were taken from shambles or whatever condition and flipped. All right, Foggy Brook Loop. I was in this home twice. Now, this one was on the market for 153 days. It started out at $499, and then it sold for $417, $257 square foot. Now, this one had a spa. It's off to the back there. This actually, for the way the kitchen is shaped, this model, the kitchen is pretty big, has a lot of storage. There's an in-ground spa. The spa is buried into the ground there. They had extended lanai. This one had a pretty big yard. So clients that I had were interested in putting an outdoor kitchen, and there just wasn't quite enough space there. So on the market, 153 days, started out at 500, and then finally sold for 417. So there you have it. Okay. All right, this one here. Oh my gosh. This house was gorgeous. Oh, they did such a beautiful job with this home. It started out at 474 and went for 470. I thought clients were going to bid on this, and then they actually found a home with the Villages. But this is in Sunset Point. This went at $216 a square foot, $470,000. Even though it's 2 bed, 2 bath, I still think this home was a great buy. Pavers, beautifully landscaped. So if you know anything, Sunset Point is very close to Lake Sumter Landing. So it was an awesome location. And the way they landscaped behind the home. So they built this addition. We'll get into all these bookcases were built in, were added. You know, this is a typical model you see everywhere in the Villages. But what people do to it, I say aftermarket. I've come into a lot of homes now where they take this out when they are remodeling. And see, I like having an island in the center. I actually have this little, I don't know, thing I bought on Amazon. I put it in the middle of my kitchen just for, it breaks up the kitchen a little bit, and some storage. I have a couple gadgets in there. Things obviously I don't use. This room, though, was so beautiful. Under air, all hurricane rated windows. They landscaped this. So, you know, the neighbors are very close there, but you couldn't see it. They put a mini split in there. I mean, everything they did first class. This was really beautiful. Whoever bought this home, they truly got a really nice home. So there you go. That went for $470,000, and only on the market 17 days. And it didn't go for much less than asking price. It hasn't closed yet, so I can't disclose what we did, but I did have a patio villa. I think I said this in another video that went in 2 days at full price because it was in good condition. All right, so this was not my listing, Gordon Path, but it was my buyer. In McClure, a 3-bed, 2-bath. It was actually started out a little higher than 500. It was at 520 and had been on the market for 65 days, and my buyers purchased it for $480,000. It's in McClure, which is south of 44. There's a park right up the street. Actually, this is it's not far from where I live. But my buyers were thrilled. It's a nice home, west facing Lanai, but they have these screens that will, you know, they're on motorized, mechanical, whatever you want to call them, to keep the sun out. Because, you know, it is hot in the summer, and that west facing Lanai could be. But I think that this was a very good buy as well. The carpets actually look better in person than they do here. But $243 a square foot for 1,970 square feet. There is a home right across the street that's still on the market, and it was at the same price. I think it's maybe dropped now, but all right, and here we are. This is the next one we're going to talk about. I closed. This is my buyer as well. It was a good month. This one, it listed for $539.9. It started out at $559. And my buyers purchased it for $524.9. We just closed on that the other day. $272 per square foot. And this is on Erdell, which is in Hadley. Yeah. But they redid the kitchen. I love the countertops at counter height. But it was very pretty. The previous owners had some amazing artwork. That artwork is all gone. It went with the sellers, but they had some pretty cool pieces in there. I thought this was beautiful. I'm into like a little bit abstract kind of artwork. But my buyers are very happy. They've got a home in the Villages. They're moving here from California. Welcome to the Villages. We're happy to have you. $272 a square foot. Again, keep watching when you're looking at these homes. Look at the price per square foot. All right, and the last one we're going to look at sold. I like to go to the cheapest, and we're going to go to the most expensive. This was on the market 245 days. It started out at $2.1 million. It went pending and then back on the market. Who knows why? Probably no fault of the home, but probably just came on. I don't even know. I'm not going to venture to say what happened there, but it did sell. It has a heated pool, water view, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, $500 per. I like to work in round numbers. I used to drive my bookkeeper crazy, my other business, and the accountant, is they would look for an exact number, like 476.35, and I would just say 477. Probably cost me money when I'm looking for those things, but what of you? And again, in the Villages, you pay for privacy. You pay for a view. You pay for a pool. I actually looked at a pool home yesterday on Winifred, and what a nice home. And they already have a couple offers on it. It was listed, I think, for $875 right on Arnold Palmer Golf Course, but beautiful home. So there you go, 1.795, let's just call it at $1.8 million in the Villages. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this episode. I appreciate it. Until next time.